Saturday show becomes like people said, get Ethan Ralph instead of Mr. Kill Everything. And I was like, okay, yeah, Ethan Ralph, sure. I mean, I understand why, he has 3 or 4 wives. I mean, he is kind of fun. I use the term loosely. He is fun. He's got a kind of boyish charm or something. 2 sheets to the wind. Doesn't give a fuck. Good for him. I mean, I've had words. We've all seen me, Officer Canfield, but I've never. I don't cause trouble at the airport usually. I mean, I've had my moments at the airport. We all have, but I usually don't drop N-bombs at the airport. So he was taking it to another level. So I was waiting, and then John went live. I don't want to watch him. That shit's unwatchable. I know he had some new guy on, and Steve Grillo. Again, there's a reason Steve Grillo has been a complete failure. Seems like a nice enough guy, but Howard Stern, who's a multi-millionaire, maybe a billionaire, wouldn't even pay him. He wouldn't pay him. So John didn't make any money today. He did 3 hours. He made kind of Ray money. And so, again, I understand that if I snipe John, it actually might help him make money. Because I know it would help Ray from time to time. So if I think I'm helping losers like Ray DeVito and Stuttering John make money, I'll stop sniping them. Because I have no intention. I have no intent or no intentions of helping these fucking losers. KB, could you forward us a Stuttering Dom? He's not online right now. I'll wait. Yeah, again, I understand he wants me to snipe him. So if I have a good reason to snipe him, I'll snipe him. But I'm not going to snipe him to snipe him. Because, he probably makes a little bit more money when I snipe him. But again, like I said, if I'm on Rumble sniping him, I'll bring traffic over to my Rumble, and then people are like, oh, Brennan's over on Rumble. So that was kind of the strategy. I mean, when you watch a Stuttering John show, when he's sitting there with fucking, these losers they're epic losers. Uzi and fucking that $2 guy. I mean, I'm like, how am I even associated with these fucking losers? So yeah, I do, Toddler. When Scarlett and Kiki were fighting, it's must-see TV. And then Ethan Ralph comes on, and then I guess Mersh, because Ice Dancer DM me. She's never DM me or vice versa, but she DM me yesterday during the show saying Mersh wants to come on. So I didn't get that I didn't see that until after the show, but that would have been juicy. I don't even know. I mean, it would just been more screaming. So I understand. Like, even people like, that was a crazy show. It's like, yeah, that's so again, my show was never going to be like, again, even today, people are like, what's the show? What are you going to do? I'm like, I don't know. So last night was not planned at all. Scarlett was kind of planned because she wanted to come on at the end of Thursday's show, but I was already done. Or I was like, yeah, I was done. I think I was done. Then I saw she was DMing me during the show, but I didn't see them. So then I said, well, come on Friday. So I thought her and Bob would be good because Bob's good with idiots. I mean, not that Scarlett's an idiot, but she's a little goofy. Let's put it that way, because I like her. She's good for the show. It's must-see TV. So, but Bob works at Perry, and so he's good with the troubled Utes. Right? So I thought, okay, that'll be good. I didn't expect Keanu to come on with Gino and Mr. Kill Everything. And Mr. Kill Everything's always available because he's a shut-in. You ever consider hanging a body double? I mean, it's anyway, no comment. No, I'm not. I mean, John's a creep. But John, and then John said, I guess I saw it. I don't know if I saw it in a clip. Yeah, I think I saw it on Reddit, where somebody said, oh, you doxed Clearwater Chad. He goes, no, I didn't dox him. I did it as a riddle. You still had his personal information, even if you did it in the form of a riddle. It's not Jeopardy. I did it in the form of a question. Okay, so you still were doxing him. Where'd you get the information from? Stuttering. From Dustin? Who's Dustin, John? So John's like, no, I didn't dox him because I did it in the form of a riddle. But Clearwater Chad knew what you were doing. And how did you know Clearwater Chad's wife's information? Because John's a creep. And I think this Dustin's a fucking creep too. So we'll get to the bottom of it. And do I have to get a body double? Maybe. If you want to go undercover. Drugs are my personality. Sniping Stunner John's like doing drugs. It feels good at first. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is. Sniping Stunner John is like doing drugs. It feels good at first, but eventually you find yourself filming the ground rather than the actual event happening. Listen, I already did it. At first you get some kind of like I don't say rush, but when I first sniped Ray, and then people would tell me when Ray would go live, Ray's live. You into it? So then I would snipe it, and it got progressively more like depressing because Ray's show was horrible. And then Ray tries to, act like, everything's fine, and his career's doing great, and he's not an alcoholic, and then watching Stuttering John with that, I can't even say the word anymore. Oh, it's I can't do it. But eventually you find yourself filming the ground rather. Yes. Yeah, you have to look down. So I turn on my computer, and it was I don't know who clipped it. It was Doom or Stalin, I think, and one of the regulars. And the spy report was Chad can't tour with Swartzen unless he makes a public apology for his infestation video that's on Twitter. And I was like, where do they come up with this shit? And Chad said on the phone, he wasn't on the show, he just said on the phone, he goes, who are your sources? He goes, and the potato goes, it's a reliable source. And if you can't trust the potato's reliable source, who can you trust? But so somewhere, again, that's when you go like, huh? So Potato has a reliable source who said Chad can't tour anymore with Nick Swartzen unless he makes a public apology about his infestation video. Okay. All right. That's what I thought. I need to take a good hard look. But Chad's got too much going on. HVAC North. He's touring. He's got to write apology letters. He's got merch. Chad tried to make a move on sunflower seed today on Tuka Show. It was fun. Rumble run. Fuck Stone and John. Chad tried to make a move. Chad's not going to make a move on. And again, how does everybody know it's sunflower seed? Because people thought it was Vince the lawyer. How does everybody know that she's not a sunflower seed impersonator that called in? I mean, I would have been like, how do we know you're sunflower seed? Chad tried to make a move on sunflower seed today on Tuka Show. It was a fun rumble run. Fuck Stutter and John. Yeah, but anybody, Chad's got to be kidding. Chad was going to date, I don't know if he's going to date Lady KB. Wasn't he interested in Lady KB? I don't know. All priests. I mean, it's hack. The Easter Sunday homilies, it's hack. Heard it. That's as soon as they start yapping, you just want to go, heard it. Heard it. Happy to see you back on YouTube. Fuck Stone and John. You get paid to support your family. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I told the dentist that. Listen, I didn't, the thing was, you live and learn. And I was saying, like, again, I don't flout the system. I don't leave my shows up. But like Adam said, I don't even think you get a strike for a live show. But again, it's what they have is disgusting. The fact that YouTube allows these videos up, I'm watching it on a live stream and I get a strike, then why is the video up? It's disgusting. So it's basically entrapment is what it is. But I did tell the dentist I got to feed my family, so that's why I can't get my teeth fixed. No, I said I need a caffeine and sugar to do my show. I said I do long shows sometimes, 4 hour, 6 hour. And I didn't say that because he's Asian, so he wouldn't like that. But anywho, the point is, I have to feed my family. Yeah, you don't want to, and again, it wasn't, I didn't do anything, like, I didn't do anything that everybody knows what not to do. And again, I don't take really any chances with YouTube. And still I got entrapped. I take the videos down, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, everybody knows what I do. I have 9 videos up on my channel. 9, and they're all, most of them from my roast. I don't have them anywhere. They're not private. They're not in some private stash. They're not up. So I don't take chances with YouTube. Yet I got busted. Charles Kushner. This is Karmic, everybody. Support Karmic and the wonderful things he's doing now. He's doing a Peace Be With You. Speaking of Sunday Mass, he's doing a Peace Be With You. He's basically doing you don't have to be mean. I don't know. I really was laughing when he was watching that clip. You don't have to be mean to be in his chat. Happy to see you back on YouTube. Fuck Stun and John. You get paid to support your family. Stun John gets paid to get some unfortunate whoas to spend time with his grossness. You're talking about Kate Meaney now? I gotta get Kate Meaney back on. But again, they're all liars. So are we gonna ever get the truth about what happened with the Meaney tapes and what really happened? Donor Rodney sent me the picture of Kate Meaney and Stun and John like kissing. I don't know if that was AI. I don't know, but he said he's not recently. When all this was happening, when I lost my channel and whatnot, because I was interviewing him when I lost my channel. But a couple days after that, I think he sent me a picture of them like kissing, Stun and John and Kate Meaney. He goes, "Is this real?" I said, "Yeah, it's Kate Meaney." He knew Kate Meaney. I don't think a lot of people know Kate Meaney because either from her stand-up or, they know her from her dad. Who knows? Anyway, so I said, "Yeah, that's Kate Meaney." I said, hasn't her mom suffered enough? That's what I said. I picked up a pen, Ray. She has. Come on, man. She married a gay guy. Everybody knew he was gay except for her. Same thing with Patty Rossborough. I don't know why. I don't understand. I don't want to get off. I don't want to digress about this because I get the hot water with this kind of talk. But it seems like the wife is always the last one to know, because everyone knew Patty Rossborough's husband was gay except Patty, and everybody knew Kevin Meaney was gay except Kate Meaney's mom. I don't know her name. I don't want to dox her. Chad's gonna send her some. Now Chad will get mad at me. Chad's gonna send her something in the mail. Let's go to the clip. Let's go to videotape. Who used to say that? George Michael Sports Machine. Let's go to the clip. And somebody on Channel 11 or Channel 9. I don't know. Anyway, shout out to Gino Boscon. No, again, yesterday was not planned. It was not premeditated. But it's easy to do a show like that. At the beginning of the show, if I would have thought I'm going to have Ethan Ralph, Scarlett, Keanu, Mr. Kill Everything, Bob Levy, and we're going to do a 6-hour show, I'd be like, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But then it did. Magic happened. So that's why, again, I don't really, I like to keep things open-ended about what's going to happen. Sometimes I start a show with nothing, with nobody. And then, especially on the late night shows, you never know who's watching, who might want to jump on. And that's a fact, Jack. Sniping is against YouTube terms of service. Stuttering John warned you. No. It's not. Okay. First of all, there's a lot of shit that's against YouTube terms of service. But show me where it's. Again, I don't even give a shit because YouTube is a video sharing company. So what's the difference between sniping and watching a video that's already up? YouTube, they call themselves a video sharing company. So if I'm sniping somebody's show, I'm sharing their content with people that are watching my show. We're sharing videos. That's what they call themselves, YouTube. When you pull up YouTube on a new tab and you go to YouTube, it says video sharing. YouTube is an American online video sharing platform owned by Google. YouTube was founded on February 14, 2005 by Chad Hurley, Joey Karam, and Steve Chen, who were former employees at PayPal. So you know I'm not riffing. So it's a video sharing company. That's what it is. So if I'm live, Chad sniped us for how many? For months. And then we couldn't even get him with sniping. It's like Al Capone, we had to get him with tax evasion. We had to get Chad, we had to shut down Chad with tax evasion because YouTube doesn't enforce it. So we had to get Chad with music because Chad was stealing our music. But I think there was a problem initially with the music because it was the music was written by Creedence Clearwater Revival or somebody like that. Bobby Kelly knew the guy. He was doing a show on their network or something. He wrote it. They paid him. We paid him. So since we didn't own the copyright, but we didn't get Chad for sniping. We got him for jaywalking and for stealing our music. So again, YouTube's a joke. YouTube's a joke. But I'm digressing. No, he didn't. Again, he didn't do it. He did it with trickery. It was entrapment because the video's still up. So I wasn't sniping, clown. I wasn't even sniping when I got a strike. I was watching a video that's up. So there goes your theory right there, you absolute clown. So I wasn't sniping. I was watching a video when Stuttering John was talking to that clown Johnny, the guy who booked him at Rodney's. So I wasn't even sniping him when he got a strike. So you know what you can do. I mean, these people are clowns. That's the worst. And that's the worst part about, like, if something happens, everyone has a theory. This is what you should do. Right. This is what I should do. YouTube has different rules for live streams versus regular videos. I wasn't sniping a live stream. How about that? YouTube has different rules for live stream versus regular videos. I was watching a regular video, clown. Buy some merch from Mersh. You're a coward for not letting me on last night. I didn't even know. Again, I've never, Ice Dancer DM me. It didn't pop up on my phone. She's never DM'd me before in her life. And again, Bob said she DM'd him too. Uh, 11:57. Yes, last night. So I had been on for probably 3 hours. So it was halfway in. Mersh, no offense. I'll take a lie detector. It would have been great if you were on. It would have been more screaming, but it would have been great. So I had no problem. Next time I get Scarlett and or Ethan Ralph, you're more than welcome. And again, I think you have my number, so I don't know why you just didn't text me. Because I think when you were on before, I think I gave you my number, and I said next time if you want to come on, because I don't know, but I remember I gave you my number, and because when I gave it to you after the show, or I think I gave you anyway, I thought this might come back to bite me in the ass, giving Mersh my number. So again, yeah, I'm a coward. I had nothing to lose. I was on Rumble. I didn't give a shit. It would have been great if you were on. Send Miss Color everything. Right. Bo Beatington, my man. For free though, Mersh. Oh yeah, Mersh. Oh yeah, Mersh said he won't come on unless he gets paid. Mersh said, oh yeah, the last time when he was on before, we wanted him to come on when Scarlett and Ethan Ralph were on the first time. He said he wouldn't come on because I didn't pay him the last time he was on. Even though the last time he was on, he said, I shouldn't pay anybody, ever. He said, we all do everybody else's shows. So him and Tukey were in agreement that I shouldn't pay anybody, including him. But then the last time, the first time Scarlett and Ethan Ralph were here. So again, everybody has I can't, like this guy. Sniping, even though I wasn't sniping when I got a strike. So there you go. There goes that. And there goes Mersh's theory about I'm a coward, even though last time he said he wouldn't come on. Because last time we did send you the link. Stevie sent you the link. And then you wouldn't come on because I didn't pay you the last time you were on, even though you said I shouldn't pay you or anybody when they do my show. But there you go. Everyone knew but you. Wake up, Grandpa. You're content cancer. Yeah, I'm content cancer. What do you mean everyone knew? Bob could have texted me. Bob was on the show with me. I texted Bob today. I literally texted Bob. He texted me first, and then I said, I can't believe I got to go through all this. I said, Bob said something about Rumble. I said, texted Bob today. I said, we were in the middle of texting. And I said, Bob said, try to get Mersh. I said, try to get Mersh on. He wanted to do my show last night, but I didn't see the DM from Ice Dancer until the show was over. And then I screenshot the DM from her. And he said, yeah, same here. I didn't see it. He said, send me the link when you want him, and I will get him on. So, again, you have Bob's number. You and Bob are friends. We just saw you and Bob talking about you guys have a great history together. So, again, everyone just tries to paint it that they're all fucking great men, and I'm a loser. No, I'm sorry. I'm not a loser. I'm content cancer. And this guy's trying to explain to me sniping is against YouTube receivers, even though Chad did it to me for 6 months, and I wasn't even sniping when I got a strike. So there you go. Busted. Mersh. Nice guy Mersh. Busted. Everyone knew but you, Grandpa. Wake up, Grandpa. You're content cancer. After I did 6 hours last night. 6 hour, Mersh. 6 hour. Remember the first time I did? Remember that time first time I did 5 hours. I did 5 hours by myself one time. And St. Ranger's like, let's keep sending him super chats, so we'll have to go all night. And I actually got scared for a second. I thought, what if that happens? And so then and I was talking about, I think on my next show, and of course Melton's like, 5 hours, that's nothing. So I can't win over here. 5 hours is nothing. And I knew I was afraid to send you the link. I want you to have you on the first time. Scarlett and Ethan Ralph were here. I think it was a week ago Thursday. Yeah, it was the first week. Yeah, it was Thursday. A week ago Thursday. And then you said you wouldn't come on because I didn't pay you the last time I was on, even though you said don't pay people when they come on my show. 100% wrong to ignore longtime supporters' Rumble rants to let Scarlett ramble on and she'll be warm food and 100% wrong to ignore longtime supporters. Rumble rants to let Scarlett ramble on incoherently. She'll be warm food and forgotten by... Okay, first of all, I was not ignoring it, but I got to do the show. If all of a sudden I got to read a bunch of Rumble rants, it's going to kill the momentum of the show. I already did it. I've already done show where you're like, okay, we got to read super chats. And so then the people are fighting, calm down. And then all of a sudden, then we're just sitting there with our fucking, holding our dick in our hands or whatever the expression is. So again, everyone's an expert on everything except me. I'm the only idiot here. I'm content cancer, allegedly. But I'm like, I'm not going to interrupt Scarlett and Kiki fighting over who kissed Gino and when to read Rumble rants because I knew it would kill the momentum. If there was a natural place to do it, I would have done it. But once Ethan Ralph showed up, then I was like, okay, this is again. And I didn't know. Again, I didn't know I was going to do 6 hours and whatnot. But Panhandler's mad. He's not really mad about that. He's mad about that stupid Bell's palsy. Yeah, worry about your own fucking warm food. What about you? I mean, at least Scarlett can use her whole face. You should be worried about your own health, not hers. You know what? I do remember Mersh gloating on his live stream, sniping of your stream last night, like somehow he was the one creating the content and bragging about having 30 more viewers. Lame. So he was sniping me. He was sniping me on Rumble. I don't even know he's sniping me. Again, I guess he had to snipe me on Rumble because it's against YouTube server. You know what? I do remember Mersh gloating on his live stream, sniping of your stream last night, like somehow he was the one creating the content and bragging about having 30 more viewers. Lame. Panhandler equals half a face and no talent. Don't listen. KB, great timing bringing K on when Scar said effer. Yeah, well, I think Bob was the one who planted that seed in my head but I'd seen Keanu. I had seen some tweets that Scarlett was saying she was mad at Keanu, and I was like, she said she started trying to steal her man twice. So I was like, what? What? You don't have to be a Phil Dunny to realize there might be some meat on the bone there. So I'm like, Keanu tried to steal her boyfriend twice. I'm like, we got lucky. So did we need Mersh last night? No. Would Mersh have been a fun addition? Probably. But then it might have got so toxic that we might have got arrested or something. I don't know. Can you get arrested from doing a podcast? And a lot of times people are backstage for like a second. I think you're talking about like I bring people in just when Scarlett said something. But I knew Keanu was she wasn't backstage for long, but she was backstage. So when Scarlett said something about Keanu, I was like, speaking of Keanu, Mersh isn't to be taken seriously. He had a fish lunch. Yeah, I mean, Melton beat that to death, but that was a classic clip, the fish lunch, but Melton, when I did a 5-hour show, and I was like, yeah, I did a 5-hour show by myself. Melton's like, Brendan's bragging about a 5-hour show. That's when you just go like, fuck. It's like, it's Clowntown, USA. Even this guy's trying to say like, yeah, YouTube terms of service says you can't snipe. You can't snipe. Yeah, I wasn't sniping when I got a strike. So ask YouTube why a video that has been copywritten is allowed on their channel. That seems like entrapment. So it's like going through a minefield. If I'm going to watch a clip, even though YouTube's a video sharing company, even though it's a minefield of what's okay to watch and what's not okay to watch. And John's a bitch when you get right down to it. And his wife was right to leave him. 100%. Mersh, again, it's a standing off for her to come on, and she can name her price. Mersh isn't to be taken seriously. He's fish lunch tier kind of talent. No, he's always gonna outsmart you like Nick Ricotta. Nick Ricotta's like people are always like Nick Ricotta thinks he's smart everybody, but he wasn't smart enough to not do coke with his kids. So again, this place is crawling with these clowns. Everybody's an expert. This guy's an expert on sniping. It's against YouTube terms of service, even though YouTube's a video sharing company, even though I wasn't sniping. Right. Got it. Mersh wanted none of the Ralph mail. He's all talk. Mersh, like Triple H, is the guy who works with the main guy. KB doesn't need you, bud. Now Mersh is going to be like, Mersh has managed to not be homeless for a handful. Yeah, all of a sudden he's hot shit. I mean, I was saying the other day, like Pat Dixon, he did, like I said, he very succinctly explained to Stuttering John why he's not a real comic. So I thought that was great. But now Pat Dixon's doing all these tours. He's going to be on the Today Show on Monday. It's crazy. He's gonna sit in for Savannah Guthrie because anyway. What happened? What happened with her? Why don't they find her? Past HB2IU. Again, hug. I'm not gonna say that. Did you hear the new couple's name? Scalf. Not very cute and sounds more like a venereal disease. I didn't hear Scalf. Yeah, that's Scarlett and Ralph. So they're gonna get married to Hackmania. So Ethan Ralph goes, yeah, we're thinking about it. I mean, come on, man. I said I'll go. I don't know if I will, but then Nick Ricotta will be there. He'll be the best man. He's trying to fuck Scarlett too. I won't go, but I'll fly out steel toe. If Nick Ricotta's there and Melton's there, I'll fly out steel toe because Minnesota, Las Vegas is not that expensive. Steel toe, you've been forewarned. If Ethan Ralph is getting married to Scarlett, I'm gonna fly you out there because and you'll be my like what you did when they were doing ice raids in Minnesota. I'll have you go undercover and record everything, report back to me. And we'll discuss it on Rumble where we both feel more comfortable. Scalf. Yeah, it does sound like some kind of something you get on your knee after falling. Mersh is a genius. Let's see you introduce white woman from a broken home to the main stage for 8 hours straight. Tatiana to the main stage. I always envy those guys that were DJs at strip club because they made a lot of money. They get like I asked the guy, I think one time I go, what do you make a night? He goes, there's like 80 girls or something. They each give you $20. That's a lot of money. And then one of them's gonna have sex with you. Right? Just, the odds are with you. Women like to date a guy they know a little bit about as opposed to a complete stranger. So if they see you in the booth every night, they break up with their boyfriend, and maybe they hook up with you next. Right? Mersh, listen, if you work, the only guy I could think off the top of my head that could work at a strip club as a DJ, not get laid, is Ray DeVito. That's the only guy. I think everybody else, even if you're cross-eyed, no matter what, one of these hoas is going to, at some point, break down and have sex with you. Ethan is the slimiest, seediest, hombre. I think this is the first time we've ever had hombre in a super chat. Ethan is the slimiest, seediest hombre I've seen in a long time. The Mexico thing is gold. Perfect MLC edition. First of all, he don't even come off when he's on my show. He doesn't come off as a douche. He just kind of like chuckles, and I was like, okay, I know why he has a couple of wives. He should have worked at a strip club. He would have probably done well with those. What do we call them? White women from a broken home. Yes, that's right up his alley. That's his expertise. Ethan Ralph should have worked at a strip club. I don't know if he ever did. I like him brown at the strip club. I like him either from Russia or brown, but that's just me. Ethan is the slimiest, seediest hombre I've seen in a long time. The Mexico thing is gold. Yeah, and then the airport stuff where he's like, can I sit? No, what did he say? Oh, he wanted to stand up because the handcuffs were hurting him, and then he sat down against the wall. I was like, I don't understand that move exactly, but he had been drinking. Rumor has it Carm's the ring bearer and Hunchy's the flower girl. I just want Nick Ricotta to be the best man to Ethan Ralph. I don't know if they know each other, but I think it'd be funny if they do a threesome right after the wedding. Because Nick Ricotta is an open marriage. I have an open marriage too, but nobody wants in. That's an old joke from Ronnie Shakes. He's dead now. He's been dead for many years, so he doesn't care if I use it. Carm's the ring bearer and Hunchy's the flower girl. Microsoft got a name from Ethan Ralph's. You see what he did, Ray? Ray's not even here, and he's getting made fun of. Just wait until Section 230 is overturned. It's over Red Rover for live streams. I don't do clips. I won't be able to do clips. I'll have to look that up, Section 230. I'll tell you, I went to a Phillies game. I was sitting in Section 230 one time, Dill Dog. Just wait until Section 230 is overturned. It's over Red Rover for live streams. I don't do clips. I won't. I'll do what it's called: aviate, navigate, communicate. I'll do whatever I have to. I got to keep this plane afloated. I got to keep the plane in the air. That's what they tell you on pilot debrief. Aviate, keep the plane in the air, navigate, fly somewhere where you can land, and then tell the tower what you're doing, what you're up to. And that's what I do. I have to keep this goddamn plane in the air. So if I can't watch clips anymore, first of all, I don't even know what you're talking about. But so you can't do live streams? Just wait until Section 230 is overturned. It's over Red Rover for live streams. You can't do live streams, and that doesn't even make any sense because a lot of live streams are very popular. But I'll have to look that up. I think Dill Dog's fucking with me. I don't even care.